Today I'm gonna be turning invasive giant green iguanas like this one into a delicious curry. But first we gotta catch them. Green iguanas are an invasive species here in South Florida, introduced through the exotic pet trade, and with no natural predators, their population exploded. Not only do they compete with native wildlife, but they also cause damage to people's property. Luckily, there's a good solution. You can hunt and eat them. After getting 2 big ones, it was time to head to the garden. Today I picked some cinnamon leaves, some curry leaves, and some red chilies. It's time to get to cooking. After cleaning the iguana, I removed all the meat from the bones and set it in a marinade for 1 hour. After the meat had finished marinating, I added the cinnamon leaves and the curry leaves to some hot oil. After that, I added in all of our spices, followed by our iguana, as well as the chilies and some tomatoes, and last but not least, half a cup of coconut milk. We're just gonna let that simmer, stirring occasionally for the next hour. When it was done, I made myself a bowl with a side of rice. The parts of the meat that I used were both the tail meat and the leg meat. So we're gonna compare both of them. First up, we're gonna try the tail meat. This is way more tender than I was expecting. You can cut right through it with a fork. Now it's time to see how it tastes. If you gave me this and told me it was fish, I would not be able to tell. It's really tender and really good. Time to see how the leg meat compares. I can cut it with my fork, but it's almost more of a steak-like texture. But there's one way to see how it compares. The leg meat is more firm than the tail, but definitely not chewy. This is most similar to beef. Let me know if you'd try curried iguana and get outside and see what you can find.